Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 3. We're completely done with the base game. So now it's time to move on to the DLC. Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. So, KH3 came out in 2019. A year later, in 2020, Remind would release. It was a $20 DLC to give you this extra episode. It added some other things, like being able to have the Oathkeeper in Oblivion in the base game. I believe that's what added stuff like the easy codes. Unless the easy codes were just patched into the game, I don't think so. I think that was a part of the DLC. So, when Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind came out, I kind of figured it was gonna work like a final mix. And basically, it was just adding in new scenes and new fights into the game itself already. So I figured I was gonna have to play the whole game again to experience the DLC. So that's what I waited for, to play Critical Mode for the first time. The DLC came out, I started a new game in Critical Mode. In the back of my head, I was thinking, what if it's just a different episode? And as I played through Critical Mode, I realized that. But I was still happy to be playing Critical Mode for the first time, and playing the game with some challenge. I wrapped things up in Critical Mode, and I was ready to get into the DLC itself. And I went in with my Critical Mode save file, and man, I was having a hard time. Remind was hard as shit. When you're going through Remind, you have the option to play as different characters than Sora. And that's what you would want to do. You know, being able to play as different characters other than Sora when the opportunity arises. So I would try and do that and get my ass kicked and just throw in the towel and play as Sora anyway, where you're more powerful. So I made it to the data fights, and I got through most of them, but man, they were kicking my ass, and finally got to the end. Well, kind of the end. I could not beat one in particular. Never unlocked the couple ones you had to unlock by beating the rest, and I just gave up. And I haven't touched Remind since. I know how it concludes. I wasn't utilizing the summons. That's something I could have pulled out of my repertoire to try and achieve some of those fights. And I wasn't utilizing air step at all. So I think I could have made those fights a little bit easier. I was utilizing the ultimate weapon and going into ultimate form and using that shot lock. I was utilizing that for all that was worth. And that's how I was getting through those fights, honestly. Just melting when I could finally get into ultimate form. But I'm not playing through this DLC in Critical Mode this time. I'm gonna play through it in Proud. I just want to beat it for the first time. I don't know how it's going to go in Proud. It still might be hardest boss. Kind of hope not. Honestly, kind of hope it's fairly not too difficult. Like, I don't mind if it's a challenge, but I don't want it to be a real challenge. Kind of talked about this in the last episode, but I guess I'm like a Goldilocks player at the end of the day. I don't want my games too easy. I don't want them too hard. I want them just right. Just a fair challenge. 'Cause I don't like, you know, I don't like playing a game where it's too easy and it's a baby game for babies. That just makes it boring. I don't want a game that's so hard that I'm just taking multiple attempts to beat a boss. And it's just agonizing in that sense. But anyway, the average person probably feels that way, to at least some degree. Sometimes you want a real tough challenge. Sometimes you do. I think some more than others. I definitely think there's others that want that more than me. Alright, let's get into it. So I guess I go into special, or no, downloadable content. Yeah. Limit cut episode. Yep. Alright, so yeah, I guess these are two separate things. Once you beat Remind, you unlock Limit cut episode. I just kind of all group this together as one. Start Remind, we gotta load up the save file. We're loading up the Proud save file. I'm proud to say it. A little charm in the hopes that we'll never be apart again. Hashtag Sora. Hashtag Kairi. Hashtag charm. Hashtag light. What was Kairi's last line in Cage 3 anyway? She's just fighting alongside Lee. And then Sora steps in to help him out. And Roxas returns, and Xemnas grabs her and dips, and you never get to hear a line from Kairi again after that. Man, Kairi, you got shat on in the base game. See, I knew this scene was a thing, so I thought, like,
may your heart be your guiding key.
I thought the scene would pop up in the
Picture this.
regular
A
story
black goat stashes away a letter,
with the DLC.
then orders a white goat to search for it. What could his intentions possibly be?
Great! A riddle. Just what I need.
There are many possibilities. Perhaps he forgot where it's hidden. Or he's playing a prank. Or the letter has truly gone missing. I can think of several reasons offhand. Guessing is simply useless.
Well, then just follow your orders. Plain and simple.
Yes, that's what I've always done. I follow the orders from above, without question. However, I sometimes can't help but read into my opponent's strategy.
Too long on the job?
If the contents of the box are so unknown, why is it of such critical importance to the organization? Furthermore, Was it Xehanort or Xemnas who gave the order?
Well, it's tricky.
All Xehanort cares about is the clash between the 7 lights and 13 darknesses. It's unlikely he would hold such an interest in this mysterious box. Which means the order was issued by Xemnas, or the one who informed me of my task, you.
As if. It must have been Xemnas.
My inquiries suggested otherwise.
Oh man, you asked him.
What are your intentions?
Look, I don't know what's inside the box, but it's been protected by Keyblade wielders since way back when. Aren't you curious? I heard it contains information that's vital to all Keyblade wielders. Secrets.
And where did you hear this?
I don't remember. I keep my eyes and ears wide open, but I've traveled so many different places. It's hard to keep everything straight, you know?
If this box is truly as important as you say, why now? I believe you discovered that others also seek it, and you need to find it before anyone else does, in order to keep your connection to the box a secret from those around you. Xigbar, who are you really? No matter. It doesn't make a difference to me. It's all the same. I'm content to feign ignorance.
The question is, who are you, Luxord?
It's finally over.
Oh?
No.
We'll find Kairi. Let's head back to Master Yen Sid. We can figure it out.
No. I know what to do.
Sora!
My whole journey began the day I lost her. And every time I find her, she slips away again. I thought we'd finally be together, but she's out there, alone. Not for one more second.
Welcome to!
That's right.
Thank you, Donald, Goofy. But this time, I have to go it alone.
Sora, listen. The power of waking isn't to go chase hearts around. Even if you do locate Kairi, you might never come home to us again.
I will. And we'll both be back before you know it.
Please.
Let him go, Mickey.
Riku!
His heart and his mind are made up. Now believe in him.
Yeah. Safe journey, Sora.
Thank you.
Yeah, it starts off with a lot of cutscenes, but they're cool cutscenes. that cutscene with Luxord and Zigbar. This scene that follows this. It would be top 10 scenes in the base game. Threats to be top 5 scenes.
Yeah. It wards off darkness. It's useful.
Told ya.
See, Xehanort does not have
how'd it
amber
go?
eyes.
The tour.
It's gray eyes.
I learned the reason for my existence.
Oh, tell me more.
All around the world, people live seemingly peaceful lives. They believe themselves to be moral and virtuous, but it's all an act. Darkness lurks in the pit of everyone's heart. Their light is a total farce.
Sounds like your trip around the world opened your eyes, but you got a little bit more than you anticipated. You must have seen a lot of darkness.
Those who are weak and who desire greater power simply strip the strong of their power and convince themselves they've earned it. That's how people become tainted by darkness. They believe what they want to believe, using hollow reasons as justification. They repeat this cycle, and their darkness grows.
So you're saying the weak feel the need to justify their actions to maintain a sense of self. Can't let that slide?
No, it's better they be ruled by darkness. People carry delusions of having power, but it's a lie. They are but sheep pretending to be wolves. Though I admit, I can understand why.
Oh, I've never heard that one before. A Keyblade wielder willing to side with the darkness? Why not just let them be until the darkness consumes them?
Because left alone, the world would fall to chaos. There needs to be order.
You sure about that? Why not just sit back and watch it play out?
Understanding hearts is difficult. More so the emotions within. I simply realize that it's easy to dismiss what you don't comprehend.
All right, all right. The world needs you. I'll grant you that one.
I don't know what I can do, but I will act. What comes next is too important.
I suppose letting false light dictate the future might be a pretty lousy move. So, you can make a change. You have that power. What do you want for the world?
Power, eh? Who knows? My training's coming to an end, and the exam's not far off. Maybe I can gain some clarity then.
You're letting the exam decide? Listen to me. The results don't matter. You believe the world needs you. Sounds like you already know where you're headed.
It's funny. Somehow, I can sense where I'm supposed to go, and what I'm supposed to do. Yes. Even this coat. There's something familiar about it. As if I'm meant to wear this.
No. You'll ditch it soon.
What do you mean?
I mean that one day you're going to outgrow it.
How so?
If you truly possess great power, the darkness can't control you. You won't need a silly old coat to stay safe. In fact, you'll be the one controlling the darkness instead. Me, on the other hand, I'm too much of a scaredy cat to ever take mine off.
Who are you, really? Some kind of fortune teller?
Well, I could lie and tell you that's what I am when I'm actually a brilliant artist, or even a scholar. I could tell you that I dream of world peace when I'm actually planning for its destruction. The truth is what you see with your eyes, not what you hear.
So, your name?
What did I just... Never mind. I guess there's no harm. My name is... I'm a lost master.
Lost master?
May your heart be your guiding key.
Damn, Xehanort, you're old as shit. Well, actually, kind of. Really, age-wise, you're only 65 years older.
What's so funny, old man? Mind sharing with us?
Sleep happened, and then Xehanort's old man self kind of went away for 10 years.
I stand here today because of a fated encounter. Very many years ago, when I was still a young lad. I never learned who he was, and perhaps I never will. But I see now the truth he spoke of.
We don't have time for bedtime stories. Without the kid, we're still down a 13th vessel. And as for the other 12, only 3 of us are here right now. Are you absolutely sure the others made their way back to their respective times?
Marluxia and Larxene are both here in this time, attempting to locate the new 7 hearts. Luxord is also somewhere about in this age, but after our last meeting, he went in search of something per your order. Isn't that so?
Huh. Oh, that. Right. Well, let's just say that what he's doing will benefit us in the long run. But it's really of no importance right this second. Go on.
Playing your cards close as usual. All right. The hearts of Ansem, Xemnas, Vanitas, Riku Replica, and young Xehanort returned to where they came from and reassembled once more. Each of them is seeking a guardian of light.
So, the ones who turned human, and then back again into nobodies are me, you, Luxord, Marluxia, and Larxene, that's 5. The ones from the past transferred into replicas are Ansem, Xemnas, Vanitas, Riku Replica, and the old man's younger self. Then we add the old man in. The total comes up to 11. I think we're still missing 2.
Now we must discuss why we have assembled here today. My incarnations from past times, vessels into which I transferred my heart, my essence, were destroyed. Thus I was restored to what you see now. for one to completely disappear. Their heart and body must be restored to their original form. That is one reason why I distributed my heart into several vessels. Ansem and Xemnas originated from Terra, or rather his young form, and it too was restored. However, my heart has returned to me, while his is yet lost. I decided to fill this hollow vessel with my heart. Indeed, the very same heart that previously resided within young Terra.
So that makes 12. Then, who do we get to replace the kid?
20 replicas were created by Vexen. The first 12 were nothing more than puppets, barely human. The prototype model was the Riku replica, and then number I was made. That leaves us with 6. Ansem, Xemnas, Vanitas, Riku replica, and young Xehanort's hearts. 5 vessels, 1 left. Vexen and Demyx are candidates, but backups at best. The plan for the last replica is to give it a heart that is connected to Sora's.
Connected to Sora? Anyone in mind?
The second prototype that was created, number I. Though
Kid was
erased
created
from memory,
before
it
the Riku
remained in
replica.
Vexen's records. Its existence is greatly linked to Sora's memories, and thus should prove to be more than adequate for our needs.
Number I. An imaginary number. How fitting.
While young Xehanort is occupied with transferring hearts, I must go fulfill my duty. I will go and retrieve Vexen.
Reliable as always. It sounds to me like you've got everything dependably under control. Well, I'm off to do my part.
Yeah, I don't know.
The plan, as we agreed upon.
At least they're explaining shit here. I kind of explain how Shion came back. They relearned her existence through Vexen's reports.
May your heart be your guiding key.
But look, the Kingdom Hearts series jumped the shark with Dream Drop Distance, in my opinion. There isn't any really coming back from it.
Huh? This is... Oh. Chirithy!
Back so soon? What's wrong?
Well...
Oh. Even with the power of waking, you can't just bring someone back.
But Kairi's heart hasn't been lost yet. She's still with us, right?
Maybe, but this time, I'm afraid the situation is a lot worse.
Hey, I've already restored 6 hearts. What's one more?
But that's not how it's supposed to work at all. The power of waking is meant to be used to wake and restore sleeping hearts, not to restore them after they've completely faded away from existence. You've done that 6 times before, and as a result, you've managed to greatly alter the course of history itself. You've broken a nature taboo.
Nature...
A forbidden act. Break a taboo of nature, and you'll end up paying an extraordinary price.
Oh. I've heard that before. So, what's the price?
You'll lose your powers. You won't be able to use the power of waking.
That's all? No problem.
But that's not all. You yourself will vanish from this world. And without your powers, you can't return to the world you came from.
Why hasn't he already vanished after
I don't
restoring
care.
6 of them?
What?
Is he
There's a lot I don't understand. But I know
is he
that
still
this
gonna
is
vanish
all
anyway?
I can
It's
do
just
right
gonna
now.
take some time.
I have to do everything
But
I can to
saving
get
the
Kyrie
7th
back.
one.
That's the
Will it just
whole
make him
reason
disappear
behind my
quicker?
journey.
I can't stop you, can I?
That's how I'm guessing this works.
Nope. I have to follow my heart.
Well, then this really is goodbye. So listen carefully to me. You'll return to the past again, but you won't be able to rewrite it this time. No matter what happens, you have to accept it and move on.
Cuisine? Damn. Hopefully I can buy some more if needed. Just putting all my lesser stuff on right now. Don't know how difficult or how easy this is going to be in Proud Mode. Obviously, I'm thinking all this is going to be harder than anything else in Proud Mode in the base game. But I've been saying it this whole Let's Play, Proud Mode was insultingly easy. Critical Mode is a big step up from that. Where in the middle does Remind for Proud Mode come at? I mean, maybe Remind Proud Mode is more difficult than the base game in Critical. I would doubt it, but what do I know? Wait, yes, eat the meal. No, don't save it.
Is everybody okay?
But all the actual Remind stuff itself, I keep
The heart you have
classifying
now,
the
it
Limit Cut
already
episode as
existed
Remind.
during that time. It went back into that past earlier. Nothing can change that fact. The place where you'll return is the tear in the fabric of time that was created when you changed your destiny, then changed it once again.
We found you!
In order to not stray too far from the true power of waking,
Tara,
you'll enter and pass through the
please say
hearts
her
of the
in there.
Guardians until you reach Kyrie's heart. Every emotion that each of the Guardians felt,
What gives,
sadness,
Aqua?
I know that
anxiety,
you're not him.
fear, kindness,
Now let our friend
everything
go.
they saw, and everything that they felt then, you'll clear a way through it, traverse across their hearts, and dive ever deeper inside. I can't be sure what's waiting for you at the end, or what you'll actually be able to do. But by following the connection of hearts, you'll come to discover a greater truth. One that's sure to help you.
This is a bunch of fuck shit, honestly.
But in this flow of time in the past, you'll only have up until the moment you left for this place. So you'll have to find and restore Kairi's heart before then. That's all the advice I can give you. Beyond that, I can only say, may your heart be your guiding key.
This is Ven's heart. Ven! Ven! What? Who are you? Darkness? Vanitas?
I just fought you.
Yes! Back at you! Got him! See ya!
It's like deja vu.
Here we go!
Not nearly as much.
Yeah, back at you!
Not nearly as much health, huh?
So long! There!
Hits weren't doing any damage.
That's it!
If you want to know more about that darkness inside Ventus's heart, watch through the mobile phone games.
Axel!
No! Sora! Donald! No!
So in this timeline, though, did Terra Xehanort just get evaporated?
Huh? Is this Aqua's heart? Ven's heart was so peaceful. But this is fear. This can't be real. Huh?
Pull it together, Sora. We haven't lost them. They still have their hearts. But we have to protect them.
Right.
We stand together. Mickey, Kairi, Goofy, watch the others.
No! We should all get to safety while we still can.
It's too late for that.
It can't be. No.
See, I guess this made a lot of people go like, now I understand why Aqua was giving up right here.
So, this is the fear and despair that Aqua feels. And now, I feel it too.
I can't turn this off in crowd mode. Can I block? Yeah, I might blow through this in crowd mode. At least with Sora. It'll be interesting to see how difficult it is or isn't when I play as other characters.
Whoa!
But do you see what I mean? How the difference between crowd mode and critical mode is just night and day as far as difficulty. Maybe I shouldn't be talking all this shit. We still got a long ways to go. Like, obviously the data battles are going to be tougher than those, but I mean, like, so far these bosses got nothing on me.
Sarah!
Ven!
Terra, we found you!
Terra, please say you're in there.
What gives, Aqua?
I know that you're not him. Now let our friend
I
go!
was really ashamed though, because
Did I
I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be.
pass through the
Maybe
tear?
I shouldn't be level 99 and have the ultimate weapon trying to do this then.
Sora?
If I want to have some sort of challenge,
Naminé?
maybe the best way to do that is to play on proud
What are
mode.
you doing here? Have you lost yourself?
But don't be
like
level
I did?
99.
Well,
Be a lower
it's a
level.
long story.
Probably
But
don't even
tell
have the
me,
ultimate weapon either.
Why haven't you returned to Kyrie's heart yet?
That might be the best way to have a decent challenge, but not a. a fucking brutal challenge.
Who is their
like Critical Mode will
13?
give you.
Today is the day you all lose.
We'll see. We'll see how the data battles go.
What?
Before you even face the 13, every last one of you will be torn heart from body. But fear not. The Keyblade will still be forged.
Because I'm still not able to. But I'm calling out to Terra's heart, and I brought him here.
Terra?
No, Terra's heart is too steeped in darkness. Instead, I've brought out Terra's most personal and powerful thoughts.
Maybe that's why they separated
This is
Remind
Terra's
and
sadness, anger,
the Limit Cut episode.
lament.
Terra's thoughts?
To like separate the really challenging fights.
We're not gonna lose to you.
You still need to play the Limit Cut episode to get the rest of this new story added into the game.
Who are you?
Got you, Xehanort.
Terra?
This is impossible.
How I've waited for this moment.
Yeah, I'm regretting. We'll see. I'm getting way ahead of myself. We need to get through these data battles first, and then the Zora fight. See how this all is, but the way it's tracking so far, like I'm regretting leveling up Proud Mode to 99. Because I've just made this so far way too easy. Like going in Proud Mode, just being at the level you are when you just beat the game, like maybe then it could be a decent challenge. But even I think Proud Mode I was already up to like level 60 by just doing post-game stuff after beating the game. And getting the ultimate weapon. And all this is going to make me play the game again in Proud Mode one day. An easy-ass Proud Mode one day, just so I can do the post-game in Proud Mode at a lower level.
Wretched spirit.
That wouldn't be so bad. Play this game
As
in Proud
long
Mode
as
again. Let's
Master
see if I can get
Xehanort
through the whole thing
resides
without
within you,
one singular game over.
You're a threat to
Well,
Aqua and Ven.
If I say it's
How
as
noble.
easy as it
You would give your life for theirs?
is, then
You must be removed from existence. At all costs.
I should have no problem doing that. So this also kind of fixes the complaint that Lingering Will just kind of fucks off screen
Naminé,
and you don't
can
see
you
him
call
again.
up to Terra?
No, his rage
In
is
the
too
base game.
strong. He won't respond to me.
No matter who gets hurt, it's bad for Terra. Either way, you have to leave. Go to the world of ocean and sky.
And you?
World of Ocean and Sky.
This.
Be gone! How can you be here?
Hey, I can travel to different times too, you know. Did you think you were the only one with that power?
You dare.
Terra!
Seeing that you have also taken the forbidden path, you too must be ready to make the ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah, look how much damage.
Surrender!
Look how much damage. Look how much damage just my fire spells have done to him, and how no damage at all.
Over here!
He's done to me.
Over here!
But even at level 99 in critical mode, these fights are still pretty challenging.
You resolve.
Yeah, I just didn't have any. I think even if I didn't get to level 99, this would still be fairly easy. Being at level 60 with the ultimate weapon. I don't know, I know how hard this is in critical mode.
Darkness awaits you!
Especially the data fights. So I just didn't have a second thought in my mind to get sword to level 99 for the prod mode save file. But yeah, I would be very interested to play through the game again in Proud, because I'm going to have to get the save point necessary. So yeah, we get darkness and we're just here now. Not exactly sure how that works. I thought this would have like its own save file. Running out of save files. point where we can... It's not making me do those little timed mini games this time around. This is the point where we can play as different characters. Do these fights again. But you can play with different characters. So that's cool. And a couple of characters later on. This will be our first time playing as them. It'll be our first time playing as them because we got to play as Riku a couple times in the base game.
Leave it to me.
Press R2 to Riku.
Do you like it?
Yep, see? A bit more damage that time. I want to cure. Ooh, I can't. I don't think I can air step as Riku. You know, I should have ended I should have ended this episode once I arrived here in the Keyblade Graveyard before doing these fights. That's what I should have done.
Wait! Ansem! Where are you going? Riku!
Some of these have some new scenes before Sora shows up, but I guess this one probably the next room we'll get into don't.
Hey, let's speed it up. Keep the line moving.
Take this!
Reload!
You're done! Sorry!
Watch it!
Take this! Come on! You're done! Sorry! Hey! Watch You're done! Sorry! Take this!
Hey! Watch it! Let's make it interesting! This one's special!
Is this attack new? No, I don't think it is. Oh, fuck.
Take this!
Heal!
Reload! Take this! Think fast!
You're done! Take this!
Hey! Watch it!
Sorry! You're done!
I'm not sure if I'll beat a single one of these fights playing as different characters. I don't know. Maybe I was able to eventually beat these with Riku back in critical mode.
Figures. If I had a Keyblade, it'd be different.
Like you're actually worthy to use one?
Oh. I am worthy.
What do you mean?
The old coot promised to bequeath me his. Why else do you think I would ever put up with all his nonsense?
it'd be wasted on you.
As if.
What?
So dramatic.
I'm unstoppable! I'm done with you!
Thought I failed that last one.
Later! You like it? Gotcha! Hang on! Gotcha! Thunder! Fire! You like it? Sorry. Take this! Try again! You like it?
Get him, Sora.
How could this happen?
We do get a new scene here at the end. It just hit me.
You're not real. Huh? I'm the real one. Aren't you my past self? From when Ansem possessed me? No. You beat Ansem and you're still
Yes, it doesn't
here.
matter
This guy
what level
is
you
me.
have, Sora. You fight with any of other characters. They'll take as much damage and give as much damage, no matter what level you have, Sora.
Oh. I knew it. It's a replica. A soon-to-be empty vessel. I've been waiting
So if you're
for
having
a
trouble with
chance
them,
like this.
The only way you'll be able to get through it, I guess, is to get good. Or just be a quitter like me and end up playing a Sora anyway. Like I did in critical mode.
Hey! What are you doing? Take the vessel! No. The world already has you. There's someone else who needs the replica more. You know who I mean. Oh. Namine, you're saving her. Good luck.
Toilet bowl flushing.
Is that a replica for Naminé?
Yeah. Wish we could help her now. But first,
I know.
I'm going after Ansem.
Okay. I'll go help the others.
I'll be back. After all of this is over.
Hey!
Huh?
I thought you'd be gone by now.
Here's the new scene.
You're the organization.
Whoa, chill out. I'm not here to fight, I promise. Listen, name's Demyx. It's a long story, but I'm sorta on your side. Oh, right. Here. See? All the cool kids have one, right? Zex, Yenzo got me this. Enough proof for you?
Why are you here?
I'm on a top secret mission. Apparently, they're looking to find themselves another replica. I heard a rumor that I could maybe find one here from Zex, Yenzo. So, I've just been killing time. Yeah.
You sure you know what you're doing?
Don't worry about it. Not to brag, but I've done this before.
That's not just an empty vessel. It's filled with important memories. Promise me, you'll be careful with it. Deliver it safely, okay?
Demyx time!
Alright, and with that, I will end this episode here. Until next time.